the tragic killings of the school children last month in Connecticut. Okay. Yeah. And it's called Pop, Pop, Pop. Imagine this, imagine if you will, pupils at Summer Leighton or Roman Hill. In fact, any primary will fit the bill. A gunman walks in and he's here to kill. Pop, pop, pop was the sound they described. Pop, 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 said those who survived. Pop, pop, pop was the sound of a gun. You better hide, kids, 'cause it ain't safe to run. Step forward and sign the memorial book at the elementary school Sandy Hook. It's a place where the lives of teachers and pupils were took. Wrong place, wrong time, they just ran out of luck. Now thank God it didn't happen in our backyard, so forgetting these slayings might not be that hard. But the 14th of December is a day to remember. It's the day Adam Lanza went on a bender. It shot 20 children so innocent and tender, not giving a damn about their age or their gender. With magazines strapped together, it's called jungle taping. Faced with 100 rounds, had no chance of escaping. 20 pupils and 6 teachers lying dead, their wounds open and gaping. Lanza then killed himself. Should his pa bury or cremate him? Pop, pop, pop was the sound they described. Pop, 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 said those who survived. Pop, 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 listen to me, son. Our Constitution states we can carry our gun. America's love affair with their guns forms a complex equation. But why not take automatic weapons from circulation? If you've ever fired a gun, it can be an exciting vibration. But in the wrong hands, the result's devastation. Many Yanks love nostalgia, Clint Eastwood, Stuart Granger. They still want to be rescued by the Duke and the Lone Ranger. But it's a Second Amendment putting their own children in danger. The National Rifle Association is a powerful pack. Will the President confront them or will he step back? Is he scared of their influence on Capitol Hill? Or can he display moral courage and a cast iron will? He promised firm action to 900 people in Newtown. Can he stand tall in the saddle or will he just lie down? After the killings, the NRA were quick to advocate 1 or 2 armed guards on every school gate. Why don't we brick up the windows and padlock the doors? Let's treat the symptoms and ignore the cause. At least close some of the loopholes that helped create those nightmares. Stop selling arms on the internet and at the gun fairs. Weapons of war are being purchased by stealth, with no checks on a buyer's criminal background or their mental health. Pop, pop, pop was the sound they described. Pop, 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 said those who survived. Pop, 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 rawhide wagging train and bonanza. Ross Cartwright would have sure slugged that son of a bitch, Adam Lanza. Lanza's mother was a prepper, had food and weapons stockpiled. Creates a strange environment for bringing up your child. That fateful morning, she lay snuggled under her bedding, never dreaming her own son would be her Armageddon. He never said a word, he just filled her with lead, putting bullets in her breast, abdomen and head. There was no photo in his yearbook and no Facebook page, a little unusual for a guy of his age. But this angry young man was so full of rage, decided for once he'd take centre stage when the Bushmaster rifle he elected to disengage. Some folks point out Adam felt rejected when his parents split up. He was clearly dejected. Did his sense of loss mean he'd lost his perspective? From his community, most definitely felt disconnected. But does this excuse his actions so vile, so wretched? There's been great speculation about Adam's pathology. I'm no expert, I study law, not forensic psychology. He may be autistic, Asperger's, or paranoid hearing voices, but by picking up those guns he was still making choices. How can we help them pick up the pieces, those who've lost sons and nephews and nieces? Can they take comfort from the words of Obama? Will he give them hope? Will he make them feel calmer? Because this isn't no die-hard movie, no CSI drama. Will he make December's words New Year actions? I think he'll try, despite the pro-lobby's reaction. Sincere condolences were sent by our own Andy Murray, who still remembers Dunblane and the kids he had to bury. 16 children and their class teacher were shot by an ex-scout leader, Thomas Hamilton, in case you forgot. At the time, Andy, a fellow pupil, was just 8 years of age when T.H. decided to go on the rampage. It could have been so different if he'd been doing gym. There would have been no Grand Slam or gold medal win. Thank goodness he got out without as much as a scratch. Advantage Andy Murray, in fact, game, set and match. So imagine this, imagine if you will, the children coming back to school after the winter chill. Who'd walk a mile in the shoes of these kids left behind, returning to Sandy Hook? What's going on in their mind? If only this was a DVD they could rewind. Let's hope there's no flashbacks to that fateful day when their friends and relations were senselessly just blown away. I just hope for them that their thoughts don't too often linger on one Adam Lanza and his itchy trigger finger. Thank you.